With our unused crop production, whilst most of it is often used for sale, we can also have used for feed and used for seed. So we'll take you through each one of those now. First, we're going to do a used for feed. In this example, I'm doing actuals. There's no difference in workflow to a forecast transaction. I'm going to remove some product from stock last year, choose the product and enter the quantity. Once I've done that, it's going to make a suggestion about the tracker it's come from that knows that we had barley on hand, which is where we've originated this transaction from, and that's correct. You can adjust the tonnages, or you can add additional trackers if you like, and you can adjust the price. So whether we use a market price or a cost price here is your choice. And on the final step, we just want to know where we're allocating that to. So we can allocate it to multiple livestock trackers if we need, and adjust the quantity accordingly. We now have quantities shown in the used for feed. And in the profit tab of the planning grid, or in our profit and loss report, we'll show a line for homegrown feed in here as well. It won't appear on cash flow because it's an internal transaction. Use for seed follows a similar workflow to use for feed. Again, accessible under the Add Transaction button from both the individual crop tracker or the product tracker, down to used for seed. In this case, I'm going to record a forecast seed usage for the 2021 season. So I'm pulling up my remaining wheat grain that I have on hand, 46 tonnes. It's detected that I've got 46 tonnes remaining from my 2020 harvest. The price that we'd put in as an anticipated usage was $2.80 per tonne, which we've brought through as well. And then on the last step, I just need to choose the tracker that's going to go to. So my wheat tracker, 46 tonnes, and press save. Under my used tab now, you can see where everything's gone. In my product tracker as well. My product tracker here, you can see I've got my used for seed lines as a forecast. When these occur, rather than creating an actual from scratch, and this applies to all cropping transactions, you can just click the copy to actual button. It'll convert it to an actual, and then you can save it. So if your intended usage is what your forecast usage was, then it's a really simple process. When you copy it to an actual, you can also edit things like the date, the quantity, the allocation, those kind of things as well. So rather than rekeying your actuals from scratch every time, just find the transaction, click copy to actual, and it will go through. On our planning grid under the profit tab, if I expand out my wheat in here, you can see the seed homegrown figured only account is now populated with that $12,000 of costs here, and a corresponding entry has been made in the opposing tracker.